What's going on, guys? And today I am playing the new F1 game. It's been out for some time and I've played half of my game already pretty much, so I'm sorry about that. But yeah, I've played half of my season already. I wasn't sure what I was going to do since I haven't been on PS4 a lot. I just don't really come on here anymore. But this is obviously the new game. I'm with McLaren at the start. So yeah, I'm in Italy. There's not really much more you guys need to know. I'm gonna do a whole new helmet now. I'll show you what I started off with at the start of the season. I started off with this one right here, but I don't think I'm gonna stay with that one now. So I'm just gonna make a new helmet whilst we're here. Last season I understand that some people didn't really enjoy it, even just didn't enjoy it because they didn't have any, I was assisted kind of thing the whole year. I understand why people might not enjoy that. I do, believe me when I say this. But you've got to understand that. Wait a second, I need to just figure out all this constructions. Yeah, you gotta understand that it's kind of really hard to adapt to a whole new setup, if that makes sense. It's very struggle to do that, and I don't want to sound rude here, but if you've never played the game, you kind of wouldn't understand what I mean. And just yeah, in general, really. But with that out the way, I can now just tell you guys what I mean. And so yeah, we are registered now as a driver. Italy, obviously. We are temp. We haven't, obviously, we're in McLaren. If you don't watch F1, you know that it's very hard to get points in the McLaren. I'm running on, I think it's expert, and I will show you right now all my stuff. So my AI is 76. They've now brought the slider in, so you can just, if it's 72 is a bit too hard, you take it down one. And flashbacks have turned off now. Park firmate off. Simulations damage, that means just a slight tap, I'm out. Safety car on. Corner cut irregular because I can't do that. And manual starts. Assists, so I've got low braking assists, full traction control, and thingy through only the corners. So that does help us out a lot better. This might be more enjoyable for you as I'm actually driving, so it's actually my skill. But if we get a chance, I'll show you how I've done throughout the season, and I'll explain to you a bit of the races, because personally I remember most of the races, and yeah, I'll explain to you where and how I come to that. But today we're doing qualifying. Practice is going well, but I'll give you the plan for the rest of the season that I've made in my head, kind of thing, and I'll give you all that yada. But yeah, let's just get into. So the plan is to try and at least maybe get into qualifying 2. You've got to hold as much pace coming into this corner. I brake earlier. Personally, I feel like you just come out quicker. Even though I'm going out wider here, eventually you come in line with the original racing line. As you come down the straight, you want to be here, because then you just kind of veer into place. It's just what I figured out. You just veer into the position you're meant to be. Here's kind of weird. It gets wide on the outside. It's almost a perfect corner, this one. Even though I kind of messed up there, it's alright. It's not a big mess up, it's like a different route now. But through here, you just want to confirm your maximum speed. Try and skim the curb. Come out as wide as possible and bring it back in. That there just makes you get more straight line speed, and maximising the fact that the engine on this it's like a lawnmower, really. But there's been a glitch throughout the season that any upgrades you put on the car haven't gone through. So I've spent 4,000 resource points on absolutely nothing. They've gone to nothing. So far this is looking like a really good lap now, for me anyway, and the car I've got. I'm just going to quickly put my earpiece thing up a bit more, as I don't honestly know why I can't hear, but I can't hear, so it's in there anyway. So yeah, it's better now. So coming out of this corner, oh, I've messed up, it doesn't matter, we'll just hold it through there, make it seem like that was part of the track. And then through here, you just want to just hold the throttle, really, just let the car do its thing. You don't really want to disrupt it unless you're getting too close to the curb for your liking. We touched it a bit there, full throttle through here. We will do another lap, that was just like a warm-up, but yeah. So fourth so far, but you got to remember there is like loads more people to come in. We are like at 2 seconds off the person in front, which to be honest is quite a lot. Bear in mind that they are in a much quicker car. And okay, we really messed up through there. I accidentally let my finger slip. If this gets up to 500 delta low, yeah, I was going to say I'd abandon the lap. Oh, we've got to return to the pits anyway, so we'll just abandon this lap. With what we got. Okay, we've messed it up anyway. Because I've got low braking assist on, I tend to slide. So if I mess up, say I hit this curb a bit weird, I'd just slide. The weather report so far for the next race is just pretty much we got 20 minutes of dry racing, and that will be like the last enough laps to mess the leader up. So if we can time our pit to pinpoint perfection, then I think we can just, you know, get in there. But if there's a safety car, we won't pit under the safety car, because obviously I know there's rain. The AI are a bit stupid. You can't program them to know there's rain, because they just program to do that. I needed to go into the pits.
What happened? Let me know you're okay.
I literally have messed up the tyre. Let's have a look at that, guys. I really did mess up there. So I'm now out of practice thingy. So let's just have a look at what happened. So that's actually a really nice shot. Hopefully that is the thumbnail. And then here I kind of realised that I need to come in and... yeah, what did I hit? About to try and get a nice little view on the wheel. So I like the fact that the wheel was just bent in, not didn't come off kind of thing. I know you're like, oh, the wheel's actually in the wing, it's a bad game. Just like, you know, accept it, like GTA, things that all youth play these days. They have bad things. But yeah, so I'm now officially out of the first practice. Hopefully what we've done is enough to just push us through to next practice, so we have got a lot more time. The new helmet is looking really nice as well. I've got a feeling though that lap time will just, we might not even, we've failed our objective, you know, so that is quite bad. We've come smack bang last, but if I had enough time, even if I didn't crash, I would have been right up there. Probably in around, I know you're gonna be like, funny one, Adam, but I would have been up there in like the 16th or 15th, and that possibly would have got me into the points, because at the start I find it really easy to just in out everyone, but then after that I tend to be battling with the people behind me and I can't make any progress because of this. But looking at, we've got 1,000 resource points, so I'm going to show you now like what I said, like I spent 1,000. That was a reputation board you saw there. That just tells you what chances you got of moving with someone. So this is your upgrades. See, I'm focusing on this. Okay, I've done 2. That one was 800. That one was 800. So that's 1,000. These 2 were 500 and 500. That one I've halved. Oh, I haven't done that one yet. I've studied that. That's 900. See, but these were the most popular ones. So these give you the most. I'm going to quickly try and let's see what upgrade it recommends. Oh, it doesn't have a recommended upgrade. So I'm going to just quickly look at yeah, I think I might just save my stuff until, you know, next race. But oh yeah, now you can have like gearbox problems and all that. You had the and all that problems kind of stuff. So yeah, so I'm gonna show you how my season's gone down. So first race in Australia, we had a really good start. We just got off and then it started to rain and then I just slid straight into the wall. Obviously lost. China 16th. We just battled all the way to the end. Bahrain 19th. Bahrain's normally my really strong season, but we didn't come through there. Russia was our first points finish. I think we just qualified really high, and towards the end it started to rain and I just didn't pit, but other people did and some people didn't. Spain 17th. That was bad. Monaco is one of the hardest tracks on the grid. I hit a wall, so there's that. And then from there on I just went on this massive streak of points finishes. So I got 8th, 7th and 4th. 4th in Austria was, I don't know, I just drove really well and the car felt brilliant. We did have a safety car, but not only that, there was just people having engine failures, people just randomly pitting. But Hamilton pitted because he had a front wing damage from battling with Vettel. And then after Austria we went into Britain, my home Grand Prix. I got second because I just literally pinpoint. We was coming around the back straight, the last straight before the pits entrance, and I come round, and as I was about to go into the pits, it come up with safety car, and my pit stop was next lap. So I quickly went into the pits, and then as I come out, because the lead had managed to get past the safety car, it let me pass the safety car, and I just come up behind everyone, and everyone pitted. So because there was a safety car, we was all together, so we managed to overtake them. And that launched me into thirds. When I was in thirds, I just battled all the way. I could have had first. So this second wasn't of skill. It was just, well, skill of timing kind of thing. But I could have had first, but I didn't realise the leader, Vettel, had a 5-second penalty, and I was 2 seconds behind him. But I was just struggling. I was pushing myself too much, past my limit, and I was sliding everywhere. Hungary and Belgium. DNF, that was the worst couple races of my life. Hungary, puncher, just off the go pretty much, like the first like 5 laps, and then pitted, come out, and then hit the wall and spun. Belgium, up the top of Eau Rouge, just kept spinning out. And my rule is, if it's first lap, I can like restart, but as soon as I cross the line I can't. But my new rule is I can only restart 5 times. But if I'm ridiculously close to like the starting line, like I'm right there, then I'm not doing that. I'm not gonna do that. So yeah, here we go, race. Hopefully we can just get off a good start, you know. But if not, we don't get a good start, we'll have a look at the rain session and all that. But I don't think we're going to be having a good, decent points finish there. I think it's going to be pushing the 10th. But if not, we'll have to settle for like 15th. It's either 10th or it's going to be low. So, like I said, is there a way I can check? No. So we're just going to go. Like I said, my teammate is right there. No one's behind me, like I said. Terrible start. Alonso's off to a banger. Alonso's my teammate. Wehrlein over there, he's German. He's my other thing. Ooh, I messed up a bit there. Brake late. So we've just jumped everyone through there. We had a really nice. Oh, we've had a lot of damage there. Oh, someone spun because of that. But Kvyat is going to be a hard one to get probably. So he's going to pull away. But yeah, so it's looking like this now. Oh, I'm just outbraking him a bit. We're gonna battle through it. Oh, I slid. I'm onto the gravel. So yeah, I'm gonna have to chop in front of this guy. I can't. Messed up there. See what I mean? It just slides the car. It just doesn't stay gripped. And that's what's making me struggle. So like I said, if I'm out, I'm out. I don't really want another DNF. Did not finish, by the way. That's what that stands for, if you didn't know. But we just got to try and hunt down my teammate now. Off to a really terrible start. I think Alonso is just going to be the one we're going to get today. We're going to be battling with our teammate, which is bad because if one of us crashes, I think both of us going to do. But McLaren hasn't finished for the last 3 races, his car, and neither have I. So he didn't finish in Hungary, Belgium, and the one before, and I didn't finish in Hungary or Belgium. We just both had problems, you know. I crashed and he had car problems. Oh, I've got a front wing damage. I'm actually going to restart. I know I did say after the first lap, but I should have really done a bit of practice before this. But I'm not doing that again. I'm out just because I did that. There we go, we got a better start as well, so you know, maybe we won't even have spun out. We might actually have generally a better race now. But yeah, I'm not going to completely block out any assists, you know, because I'm not that good yet. Oh, that nice acceleration there has confirmed us behind Magnussen. Oh, we've been spun. So far I've done 2 restarts. I'm going to knock it down to 4, because I'm probably gonna struggle through these first couple of corners. But once I'm past, I just want to do it a bit more legit, if that makes sense. But I've only just started halfway through the season, really doing all the assists off from Britain. I thought I was doing really well in Britain because I got second. I'm gonna have to pull in with the airline here. I'm gonna accelerate. Oh, I can get Ocon with the braking there. Oh, we've had a right. So this is my second from last thingy. I shouldn't really be wasting these, but I am. Ocon would have had a puncher. Oh, this is probably really boring for you guys. I'm really sorry. Yeah, I need to start mastering these starts. So yeah. Right. Oh, everyone's in a line. Can I get Magnussen? Oh, it's going to be a push, but I can get Magnussen, I think. Yeah, we're safer through there than we was the first 2 times. Oh, God, almost messed up then. Ocon's right behind me. Right. Right, so that's a really nice overtake on Magnussen. We did have a bit of contact. Sainz has got people holding him up now, so we'll just use this to our advantage and try and grab 14th. Oh, that was a really nice corner as well, so you know, this has been a better start, but once we cross this time we can't restart at all. I've had my practice, you know. I crashed out in qualifying, which generally would have been my practice. But yeah, I can't DNF again. Even if it's just a finish would be nice. But we got to remember the rain. Let's look at the weather conditions.
Couldn't receive that. Repeat the message.
Weather conditions.
Repeat that. There's interference.
It won't pick up.
There's static over the radio. Say again.
Okay.
Alright, we expect these tires to be good for
Wait. Oh,
alright.
Christ.
Engine on.
This is why, guys, you don't muck about. We're gonna look at replay. Because this is going to be like such a boring video if I don't, I am going to restart. I do have another one left anyway, but it's actually so dead. I've been trying to get a note on what I'm doing. It's just poor Hulkenberg here. He's definitely out now. If you look at this view here, you see what I mean. You see, like I'm there. Absolutely crumbles my car. It's actually quite sad, really, the fact that he's definitely out, Hulkenberg, but and then smack. So I just don't want this to be boring, but I really cannot keep my grip today, and that is my fault. I will take that, but hopefully I got to remember the rain and everything now that's going to be coming on its way. I swear Alonso had a bit of a jump start, or he's just had a really good start, but so annoying. I've got literally no more restarts. I'm sorry, I just don't want you to have a boring video. Oh, for fuck's sake. I might just uninstall this game. I can't concentrate. I might literally just end the stream. I've done nothing. I know I've restarted again. So embarrassing. I'm saying that I'm doing so well without all the assists and all that, and now I'm crashing. Because there's no one bloody left for me to race with. They've all gone. Look, literally, they have all gone. I'm on my own. Right, I've just got to dive bomb it then.
That move was illegal. Return the position.
Come on, Palmer. I'm literally waiting for him. Go through. I'm being pushed into the grass. How is this fair? Right, I've just got outbreak Ericsson. Probably Palmer. No, that is a push. Oh, that was a push. Shouldn't have done that. I didn't take any damage, but you know.
We're looking good from the start.
Right. Palmer and Ericsson are going to be my main battlers today, I reckon. Palmer's in a quicker car anyway. So there is that. We could probably get a podium if we did pinpointed our.
Watch the conditions. We think there's rain coming pretty soon.
Pretty soon, right? So there we go. I'm ready for when I pit on intermediates. As soon as I see a drop of rain, I'm straight in there. Obviously not. You know what I mean, though. That. But if it's like I've just crossed the line, then I'm kind of screwed. So obviously the game's part here, they have got to kind of play a bit for me. Can we get him? Yes, we have got him. Oh, we've been spun, dickhead. Palmer should have literally just let me go there. Wait. Well, I might. Oh, I pray to Jesus. Why is this game not on my side today? Thing is, when you spin, the traction control just pisses off the Italy. You know, it's. Right, I'm gonna actually give it a couple more tries, but I'm normally better at this. I know you're probably all laughing at me right now, and I understand. I can't go. What is going on? They're all gone. They got further away than my nan. Right. What is Ocon doing? What is he doing? Just stopped. You can't do that. It's actually generally illegal to stop on your track unless you've had a crash. Oh. Come on, I need a better start than this. Even Alonso's had a shit start. That says a lot. Right. Throttle a bit more. Ooh. I'm pretty much in the points. I need just to be careful through here. Everyone get out my inside. Me and Grosjean battling. Oh, he's getting a bit aggressive. I'll push him slightly upward. Grosjean's won. I probably can get past Palmer here if I tried. I could. Oh my god. If I tried, I got past. I'm in the points. Right. This has got good. Now I like this game.
That's a decent start. Good job.
Right. As we just relax. Don't mess it up. got to put my earpiece in, it fell out, sorry. Oh, I got that little arm twitch I keep getting, oh Christ. Alright. For the last 3 seasons of not this game, but of the genre of this game, I have won on this track, so this will probably be my first race I haven't won on. I give up with life.